You're not unhappy because life is bad. You're unhappy because of 5 things you do daily without knowing it.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming together today. I'm excited to discuss our new project.
A healthy life includes knowledge, nature, fitness, bright ideas, and good hygiene.
Focusing on these key habits can really change your life. Start today and see the difference. Today is the day we implement the new strategy. We must stay focused on this goal.
The answer was always here. We simply needed the right perspective to see the light.
This warning is critical. We must address the situation developing over the horizon immediately before it impacts us.
So this is the destination. A house, a car, financial security. How do I achieve all of this?
We spend our lives chasing the perfect ideal, always just out of reach. But maybe the point isn't catching the carrot.
And this tallies the results from our recent survey, clearly showing the upward trend in community involvement.
Only 10% for life events.
That seems incredibly low, doesn't it?
When we look at these figures, particularly the 90% segment, it really highlights where our focus needs to be moving forward.
To achieve true wellness, we must balance the mind and the body. That means focusing on reading, exercise, and mental peace.
We all stack habits, some bright and strong, others dark and cracked. It's the good habits that build a solid foundation. Let's take a closer look at the power of habits and how they impact our lives.
Nothing beats waking up refreshed and seeing the sunrise. It's going to be a good day.
As you could see, the current process involves a significant wait time for everyone in this queue.
This pie chart clearly illustrates the market share. Our sector, highlighted here, shows the most significant gains over the last year.
As you can see from the chart, the majority of the allocation went right here. This small slice represents the overhead, leaving us with a very efficient distribution overall.
Here we see the key elements: the book, the shoe, and the plant. They illustrate the core concepts of this presentation.
Once the mortar is spread, place the brick and tap it firmly into place. Repeat the process until you have a sturdy, finished wall.
Hey there! Ready to dive into the wonderful world of stick figure animation? Let's see what we can create together.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something I'm really passionate about: optimizing your morning routine.
Good morning. Are you ready to seize the day? It's exactly 8 a.m. Time to get up and start your routine.
First, we need to consider the overall structure. By drawing this out, we can clearly visualize the process and identify areas for improvement.
Habit number 2. Happy people track what they finish, not just what is left to do on their list.
Wow, this list just keeps going, doesn't it? But we can handle it.
That huge list is finally finished. We accomplished everything we set out to do.
Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the new specifications really help clarify the process. Let's dive right in.
The path to success is built one step at a time, and we're checking off every single one as we go.
Look at all those undone tasks. It might seem overwhelming, but let's break them down together.
So the first step is to outline your main points, like this. Then we can move on to structuring the introduction.
Good morning. Time to connect the mind and the heart.
As you can see, the cortisol levels are rising sharply. This indicates a significant increase in stress over time.
Here we see the concept of amplification. The idea spreads outward, radiating energy and expanding its reach exponentially.
Another beautiful morning. There is nothing quite like watching the sun rise with a warm cup of coffee.
Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts without getting carried away by them. Just breathe and let the stress dissolve.
Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to explore this topic in detail, so let's jump right in and see the benefits. We finally made it! Class of 2024, look at what we've accomplished together. This is just the beginning for us.
So we take this block and place it right here. And then another one, building the tower higher and higher. Look at that, perfect!
Happy people know mornings feel different when they protect them. Not always consciously, but through trial and error.
It's not about long routines. Just 10 minutes of silence, a slow coffee, or a short walk. Let your thoughts settle. Dr. Laurie Santos, a Yale happiness expert, highlights how our environment shapes our emotional state. Your morning environment is the foundation.
For action today. Tomorrow, before your phone, give yourself 10 uninterrupted minutes. No news, social media, or emails. Just exist.
This first habit protects your attention. Happy people are ruthlessly intentional about where their attention goes for the entire day. Habit 2. Happy people track what they finish, not just what's left to do. To-do lists are useful, but here's the problem.
A to-do list only shows what's undone. You finish many tasks, add more, and still feel like you accomplished nothing.
Habit 3. Treat your brain like a high-end battery. It's precious, limited, and needs careful management.
Think of it as having exactly 100 mental coins every morning. Every single thought has a price tag.
That argument from last week? 5 coins. Doom scrolling? 10 coins. You're paying for things that don't pay you back. Worrying about what ifs is like a hole in your pocket. By lunchtime, you're broke and wondering why you're exhausted. Happy people aren't magic. They're just picky. They ruthlessly filter what gets their attention and what gets ignored. Ask yourself, will this actually help me? If the answer is no, stop spending your coins on it immediately. It's not toxic positivity, it's mental editing. You are the gatekeeper of your own limited energy supply.
Today's mission: find one useless energy drain in your life. This week, choose to stop paying for it.
Most people live by to-do lists. They're useful, sure, but there's a hidden trap in those endless checkboxes. A to-do list only shows what you haven't done. It's a constant reminder of everything still left to finish. You finish 10 tasks, add 2 more, and feel like you've done nothing. It's exhausting and demoralizing. Happy people use a done list. They track their wins, not just their chores. It changes your whole perspective. It's a simple record of every victory, no matter how small. Every checkmark is a boost of pure motivation. She discovered the progress principle. The biggest driver of joy isn't a bonus. It's simply seeing that you're moving forward.
We feel great when we see progress on things that matter. Even a tiny step forward can spark genuine happiness.
Think of your brain like a bank account. You get 100 energy coins every morning. How are you spending yours today?
Worrying about the past? That's 5 coins. Stressing over what ifs? Another 10. Stop letting these mental vampires bankrupt your happiness. Pick one energy drainer in your life right now. Just one. Decide today to stop giving it your precious coins for free. Gratitude isn't just a fuzzy feeling, it's a muscle. Happy people don't wait for luck. They train their brains to see the gold.
Your brain is a magnet for bad news. It's an old survival trick. But in the modern world, this bias just keeps us stressed.
When you catch a win, don't just move on. Savor it for 20 seconds. Let that goodness marinate until it sticks to your soul.
Find one tiny joy tonight and just be there. Now get ready, because this final habit will transform your closest relationships.
Don't keep the good stuff to yourself. Share those tiny wins with someone you love.
Yeah.
It's like doubling your joy for free.
And now, here is a question I want you to sit with for a moment. How much of your mental energy right now
is being spent on things you genuinely cannot change? Because this next habit is all about that.
Habit 3. Guard your mental energy. Think of it as a precious, limited resource, because that's exactly what it is.
Picture this. Every morning, you're handed a bag of 100 mental energy coins to spend for the day.
But replaying that old argument in your head?
That's not free. It's costing you precious coins every single minute.
Every time you scroll through content that makes you feel worse about your life, you're throwing away your mental currency.
Worrying about things that haven't happened yet is a massive drain. It's like dumping your coins into a bottomless pit. By lunchtime, most people are down to 30%. No wonder they feel completely drained and irritable by the afternoon.
Happy people aren't immune to stress. They're just very deliberate about what they choose to spend their energy on.
They ask, will engaging with this actually produce a useful result? If not, they simply choose to let it go.
Habit 3. Guard your mental energy. It's a limited, precious resource. Treat it that way. Imagine starting every morning with 100 coins of energy. Every choice you make has a cost.
Replaying an old argument for 10 minutes? That's gonna cost you some of those precious coins. Doom scrolling or worrying about what ifs? You're just throwing your mental currency away.
By noon, you're running on empty. No wonder you're a total grump by 3 p.m. Happy people aren't magic. They're just picky. They choose exactly where their energy goes.
They quietly filter the noise, deciding what's worth their time and what's just trash. They ask, will this actually produce a useful result? If not, they simply let it go. Spot that one energy vampire in your life that sucks your time with zero reward.
Decide right now to give that vampire less of your precious attention. Just one thing. Habit 4. Happy people don't wait for gratitude. They manufacture it on purpose, every day. Most think gratitude is just a reaction to good news. But it's much deeper than that. It's a mental muscle. You can train it deliberately, even when life feels a bit heavy.
Science shows our brains are wired with a negativity bias, just to keep us alive.
We cling to bad memories. To break this, when something good happens, simply stop and breathe.
Hold that warmth for 20 seconds. Let it sink deep and rewire your happy pathways.
Forget the fancy journals or complex morning rituals. You don't need a perfect routine to start feeling better today. All you really need is 20 seconds of focus on something good. Just 20 seconds to let it sink in. Your mission: find one small thing that feels good today. Sit with that feeling for a full 20 seconds.
Maybe it's a tasty meal, a quiet moment, or a kind text. Just stay present with that one positive spark.
That's the whole habit. Simple, right? But stay with me, because this next part is a total game changer for everyone. If you're watching with a friend or know someone struggling, share this. This final habit transforms how we connect with others. The 5th habit doesn't just change your mood, it heals your relationships. It's a powerful tool called capitalization. Scientists at North Carolina studied this for years. They found that sharing good news is the secret to lasting happiness.